Hi everyone, it's Tiffany here to do my recap. Um, I didn't have that great of a day today. It was a lot of partial get stuffed out, partial get stuffed out. First, I traded Neo as an opening range breakdown on the 15-minute. As you can see, the 15-minute closed pretty weak. It came back and tested the VWAP, and I went short. And my first profit target was this this 200 moving average on the 5-minute, and then it came back and stopped me out. I thought it still looked weak, and I thought it came back up to test the VWAP and was doing a false breakout, as you can see right here. And then when I thought it was losing the VWAP and was closing at new lows, it made a new 5-minute low. I went short again and then was stopped out above VWAP. I really thought it was going to make it down to this 1805 level, which was from the pre-market level. As you can see, it did made it down. It made it down there. It just wasn't ready yet when I entered the trade for the second time. Then I took a dumb trade on Apple. I will admit this is not any of my strategies. I just had kind of a long bias on Apple, and if I would have been watching it after this 5-minute candle right here, I probably would have went long when it made a new high. But the reason I went long where I did was it made a new 15-minute high and a new 5-minute high, and I have better luck trading Apple on the higher time frames. I really like to have a 15-minute confirmation. So when it made a new high on the 15-minute, 5-minute, and it was about to push up through that VWAP, I went ahead and kind of scalped it. My first partial was at the 100 moving average on the 1 minute, and then I was stopped out at break even. And then finally, my Uber trade was actually from it was mentioned on Benzinga in the chat room, and honestly I do not know what the news was. I just heard them say Uber and I pulled it up because I have a history of trading Uber, and I really love when it's trading well. But as you can see, it put up a shooting star on the 15-minute, and it made a top here. It was very extended from all the moving averages on the 5-minute chart, and it put a top, and then it just couldn't make another top as high as the first. And then when it started losing the 9 and the 20 cross, and they started going down, heading down, and it made a new low, I went short with a pretty tight stop above the high of the candle before that on the 1 minute. My first partial was at the 9 on the 5-minute chart, and then it looked like it was about to come back up. So I took another partial when it made a new high, about to go up through these moving averages on the 1 minute, and then I stopped out at break even. Something with this trade, a lot of times when I take reversals, they do a double top on a much wider scale, time scale, as you can see on the 15-minute, how it tried to reach this level, and then a second time it tried and it wasn't high, couldn't reach the first peak. And it's making me think that maybe I should wait, or if I get into these double tops and I take a short and it comes and stops me out, I should just wait and for it to attempt to make another high to take it for a short, because after journaling, I have noticed that there are many shorts that I take, or many reversals that I take to the short side specifically, that do this. I end up getting nice partials, but then it comes up, stops me out, tries to make a new high yet again on a wider time frame, and then it really loses it the next time. So I mean, I know that if I get a better entry, it wouldn't necessarily come and stop me out, but I really have been loving the confirmation on the higher time frames. So sometimes that doesn't give me as good of an entry. Anyhow, those are my thoughts. Feel free to give me some advice if you have any. I hope you all had a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.